Keto Queen. I hope you're so excited to be home. It's Tuesday. I am feeling great. You guys know I'm in the midst of my 60-hour keto reboot, but I'm home and I'm cooking for my hubby. And we're making something super easy because this is the best week for me to have gone on a fast. You know why? Because my husband's working at my daughter's house again. I just bought a new property and he hadn't been home. So I'm cooking for him and he can eat it right out of the microwave. Real fast, I want to talk to you about how to make an awesome Chaffle sandwich. This is Ricky's favorite thing. He would eat these every single night if I'd fix them. Drives me bananas because he asks me for them every week and I'm like, no, I'm going to at least skip 1 week. If you haven't tried the mayo Chaffle or the Wonder Bread Chaffle, guys, you're going to love it. It's great for sandwiches. It's great for burgers. It's great for any bread replacement as far as sandwiches go. Love it. And it doesn't have any cheese. So it's not tough. It doesn't hurt the roof of your mouth when you eat it. It's soft just like a piece of bread. So if you've seen me cook it before, excellent. And then also I want to talk to you about making ketones louder. I want to find friends who want to help me make keto louder. So if you're interested in learning how to help me make keto louder, then stay tuned after this because literally it's going to take a couple of seconds and we're done with it. So guys, we're making the Wonder Bread or Mayo Chaffle. It's our favorite Chaffle. We started off with some almond flour and I'm using almond flour. I like fine blanched almond flour so it's super thin. So I'm doubling this recipe, so you're going to see it in the post as soon as we finish up here. Actually, I just did two. Yes, I'm doubling the recipe. The recipe is going to be in this post, and when I talk to you, I'm going to tell you what the recipe is, so ignore what I'm doing. We started off with some almond flour, and we have our two little mini waffle makers over here. I have a big one, but I'm not using it tonight because I'm just cooking for Ricky. So you're going to have a tablespoon of almond flour, a tablespoon of almond flour, and an egg. I'm trying to crack it open here. Dang it. I think it just made a mess. Okay, a tablespoon of almond flour and 1 egg. And guys, just hold on tight. Give me a couple of seconds because I have not eaten in how many hours? It's almost over. When I wake up in the morning, my fast is going to be over. I'm doing this as a reset because I had a really high carb meal this weekend if you follow my page. All right, so we started off with almond flour, a tablespoon of almond flour. Dang it, I can't remember if I did. Hang on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I did a tablespoon. I did. Okay, I gotta put more in this because I did more. So you're gonna use a tablespoon of almond flour and a tablespoon of almond flour and 1 egg. Tablespoon of almond flour, 1 egg. And you're going to do a tablespoon of mayo. You guys know I love my avocado mayo from Better Body Foods. You can use any mayo you like. I just love this one. No requirements to use a specific mayonnaise. You do want to make sure you're using a full-fat mayonnaise and not a Miracle Whip. Okay, so make sure you are swapping out your Miracle Whip that I know you might love for real mayo. And that's really the only requirement. So you're going to do a tablespoon of almond flour, a tablespoon of mayo, and 1 egg. And ignore me over here. I'm doing more than that because I am doing more than one recipe. These are all going to be for my husband, but he likes to stack up on these suckers. And I'm making him a bacon sandwich that he loves. Like I said, he asked me to make these every darn week. So I told him this is the perfect week to make them because I'm not eating. We're doing a reboot over here at my house, or I am. All right. And then there's only 2 other ingredients and that's it. The first thing is baking powder. And you're going to use 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder. Yep, ignore me. Do what I say. 1/8. I'm doing more than just a regular recipe. And the recipe I'm giving you in the post as soon as this finishes up will make a top and a bottom bread. So it's making a sandwich. And then you're going to do a teaspoon of water. So let me put some water in here. All right, and then we're going to stir it to death. And that's your ingredients, guys. Doesn't have any cheese in it. It does not taste eggy, not in my opinion anyway. I'm going to go over that recipe one more time. We're going to do a tablespoon of almond flour, a tablespoon of mayo, 1 egg, an 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of water. That's it. And this is a very, very liquidy recipe. A lot of people say, well, it looks like water. It doesn't look like water. It's really thin, really, really thin. But that's not a bad thing. You want this to be thin. It's making a soft bread, just like a piece of Wonder Bread. That's why it's dubbed the Wonder Bread Chaffle recipe. I call it the mayo Chaffle. I should have got a fork instead of a spoon. We're just beating it together. Get the almond flour mixed up really good. I just saw a chunk. And then we're going to put it into our little mini waffle maker. Now, you don't have to use a mini waffle maker. If you want to use your big size, you go right ahead. You totally can. You're just going to use more in your waffle maker than what I'm going to in the little mini size. I've learned through trial and error that 2 tablespoons is almost a perfect amount for a little mini waffle maker to make a top and a bottom. Which is why I have 2 out over here, because I used to just use 2. Now I've got a big one that cooks 2 at the same time. All right, so I'm going to use 2 tablespoons. Put it in my mini waffle maker. That's it, just 2 tablespoons. We're gonna close them up. I'm gonna set my kitchen timer for 4 minutes. A meal in 4 minutes, guys. It takes longer to cook the bacon for this than it does to make the bread. It's so awesome and so easy. All right, let me set my timer real fast. 4 minutes. So guys, I also told you in the front of this video, I don't talk about this very often, not nearly enough, but I'm looking for people who love keto, who love people, and want to help make keto louder. The way you'll help me is by joining my team with the company Prove It, putting ketones in the family and friends' hands that you already love, and then sharing it with people who already see you feeling amazing, hear your mood change, see your clothes falling off. You already have friends who are asking you what you're doing. But Prove It, the amazing thing about Prove It is that we're not looking for people who just to push a product. Like, I don't want you to just take this around with a money bag and say, hey, I'm selling Keto Nat. That's not what it's about. Truly, truly, the company Prove It is all about education, information, and helping people get to the best version of themselves. Nothing pushy. You guys have been watching me for a long time. You know I'm not pushy. I don't care if you ever buy it. I'm just sharing it because I love it and I'm drinking it every single day. But if you guys want to help me make keto louder, I'm looking for self-starters, someone who loves to learn, but more than that, loves people. That's only people I want on my team. It's people who love to help people. So guys, if you're interested, give me a message. Just send me a message right now, because tonight we actually have a guest call as a Zoom call for anyone who's interested in learning about our $1 Keto Club, which means you can join us for $1, join the company for $1. If you're interested, just send me a message and say, hey, $1 Club. Just send me a message and say $1 Club. And I'm going to send you some information on how to join me tonight. I'm actually doing a co-host on one of the calls. And if that's not for you, it's perfectly fine, guys. You guys know I am 100% honest. I love this drink. I love the company. They have pushed me outside of my comfort zone so many times. I have gotten to a deeper, unknown version of myself I didn't even know was there. Like, I'm so much more confident in myself than I ever was before. They've given me so much education on food and drinks, and I love the company. So if it's for you, great, and if not, no problem. Also, you guys know I tell you all the time, this is not a requirement for success. I use it because I love it. I have a lot of friends who use it and know that it works. But you can also focus on food alone, and this page is here to help you too. So guys, let me know if you have any questions. I'm so excited for this call tonight. So I really want to jump off here, and that way I can go ahead and answer questions of anyone who is interested in that call. Again, if anyone wants to help me make keto louder, just by sharing your experiences and to help other people feel as good as you do. If you want a side business or a full-time business, you can totally do it with it. You guys know I have a full-time job that I absolutely love and will never leave. So I just love helping people, and it just feels so good to help people and be compensated for it. I started this 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, somewhere around there. And I was just helping people, and I found that my pocketbook was getting a little heavier, so I was able to pay my house sitter and my housekeeper who came to my house once a month to do some deep cleaning. And then from there, I just was helping more people and getting more compensation. So it was really awesome. And I go to bed every night feeling so good about what I'm doing, about helping so many people and truly being there as a support system. So that's what I'm looking for, someone who wants to help people and to help people feel good and then all those good things. So let me see real fast if you guys have any questions. The Chaffle recipe is going to be in this post, and I know you guys are going to love it because my husband absolutely loves it. All right, guys, let me see real quick. I need a recipe for the cheesecake in a cup. All right, Rosemary, I'll be glad to send you that later. As soon as I come back to these, I don't understand why you're freezing. I'm not sure why, Carol. I wonder if it's on your side or my side. How do you go without beet? I take medicine every day. How do you go without beet? I'm not sure what that is, darling. You're going to have to tell me again. All right, guys, you're awesome. Let's see. Can you repeat the ingredients? Yes, it's 1 tablespoon of almond flour, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of water. Just mix it all together, and that will make your top and bottom bun. Y'all just hear the timer went off? I just heard it. I wasn't even paying attention. Let me give me a fork, and I'm going to show you what these bad boys look like. So this is your completed product. It is amazing. It's hot. It makes a great sandwich. It does not taste like egg. It is called the mayo Chaffle, or even the Wonder Bread Chaffle, because it's soft. It's too hot for me to bend, but it's not hard like the ones that, like the cheese ones that hurt the roof of my mouth. These are soft and make the most awesome sandwiches. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off here and answer some questions. If I can help you in any way, you send me a message, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.